All right, so we're down here at our building. We are getting ready to tear this screen room off and see about knocking this weird thing down here as well. It almost would be an awesome carport roof, but as you can see, it is not held up here very well. I think it's literally just sitting on these 2x4s and 4x4s to hold it up, which is kind of crazy. So here's my Gen Y hitch. It is a 12.5-inch drop, and it's still not long enough, but it does still come in handy. I'm probably gonna end up lowering the truck down a little bit just so I can tow my trailer a little bit better. All right, so we pretty well have this screen room detached from the garage, but also we'll end up taking this tree out tomorrow when my brother comes with a chainsaw. So we'll take this tree out and probably these two pine trees here, and maybe trim up some around the shop a little bit. All right, so next we're gonna be pulling all this crap out of here. We're gonna be throwing a lot of the wood furniture in a burn pile, and then we have community dumpsters down the street for some of the rest of it. All right, as you can see, we did get a decent bit done today. We have a nice trash pile over here, a trash pile over there. We started working on this side, clearing it out. So tomorrow we'll probably end up burning a lot of this wood. There may or may not be termites in this furniture, so we aren't taking a risk. We're just gonna burn it and get rid of it. We aren't gonna worry too much about cleaning up all the trash just yet, because we will be bringing the ceiling down, and that's gonna be pretty nasty. To continue our random videos for this week, this is our 5th gen 1500 Bighorn 5.7 Hemi. We actually bought this mid-November 2019 before everything went down. We got this truck for $10,000 under MSRP. It's pretty crazy to think that in today's day you can't even touch this exact truck for under mid-50s. That's insane. So we've had this truck since mid-November 2019. We just went out of warranty on it. 38,000 miles. We have had 0 issues with this truck at all. I don't know if y'all have 4th gen Rams with the 5.7. If you do, you should definitely watch John's video on it, where he shows you how to do the V6 fan swap in one of the 5.7 Hemis. As you can see, the 5th gens pretty much do it for you. That's how good of an upgrade it is. If you haven't seen the video on how to do the V6 fan swap on John's channel, I'll leave the link down below in the description. You should definitely check it out if you have 5.7 4th gen. Probably one of the best mods you can do to that truck. Now, we love our 4th gen, but this 5th gen is something else. Look how comfortably you can sit back here in the back seat. And I still have a good 6 inches between my knees and the back of this driver's seat, kicked pretty far back. I think our only drawback to this is we should have gotten the Laramie that we looked at. Now that this truck didn't get used for the use intended when we bought it. But it sure would have been nice to have the heated and cooled seats back here in the rear seats, as well as the leather. I think that's pretty much the only thing this truck is missing is, you know, the seat upgrades. They knocked it out of the park with these 5th gens. Fixing the fan clutch modification, going to the V6 fan, as well as doing a bigger back seat. I mean, this could almost take the place of a nice luxury sedan with the legroom back here and comfort of it. All right, a couple people were asking me about this and the layout planned. So this is our double car side over here, as you can see. The plan would be to put our 2 4-post lifts back here in the back. Being this is 40 foot deep, we should be able to put our 2 4-posts back there to stack our cars and then pull the trucks in here in front. And then, so basically this would be the nice side, epoxy floors, you know, some wall decorations, painted up nice. And then, as you can see here, we have this nice split. We would wall off right here in the middle, all the way across the garage. So we would then end up with like a 25-foot side or so, and a 14-foot wide side. So walled off down the side here, we have our 2 4-posts on that side, nice epoxy floors, painted, sheetrock ceilings and everything. Over here on the smaller side, the idea would be putting a 4-post lift, making this more of a workspace. putting a 4-post lift in the back and a 2-post lift in this front area. That way if we, want to pull boats in or whatever, we can do that in here. But then we can still double stack our cars and maybe fit a car on the side of the 4-post. We kind of have to see how things would work out. But that would pretty much be the general idea of it. Yeongdong Korean barbecue. Yeah. I don't know that I'd eat there though. That's kind of weird. All right, so that's it for today's video. Be sure to stay tuned for the next one. That's when things should start getting a little more interesting.